Breaking news. Welcome to Lafree's Concept TV. Here is the headlines. Simon Ekpa declares 1-month lockdown of Nigerian institutions in Biafra territories. Least demand. Simon Ekpa declares 1-month lockdown of Nigerian institutions in Biafra territories. Least demand. To my dear listeners, before I go into details, ensure you like, subscribe and share. Now the details. The self-acclaimed Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic, Simon Ekpa, has announced plans to implement a 1-month lockdown in the Biafra territories. This lockdown will include Nigerian institutions within Biafra territories such as army barracks, police stations, state government houses, governors' lodges, and federal, state and local secretariats, among others. Ekpa also mentioned that police checkpoints within the Biafra territories will be destroyed. During the 1-month lockdown, residents will be allowed to go about their daily lives, but they are warned to stay away from any government-owned facilities. Simon Ekpa stated that the Biafra Defense Forces will be on the streets to confront terrorists recruited by the Nigerian government in the police and army, as well as their agents in Biafraland. He wrote, "Our next 1-month lockdown of Nigerian terrorist institutions within Biafra territory is not civil disobedience. It is forceful lockdown of the terrorists." At headquarters Nigerian Army Barracks, terrorists at police Nigerian station, state government houses, governor's lodge, all secretariats, both federal, state and local government. Checkpoints will be decimated as many as possible. During this 1 month, civilians are advised to be security conscious. Go about your businesses, but don't go close to any government-owned facilities. The Biafra agitator mentioned that a list of demands will be released to the government after the lockdown has been declared. The list includes the release of Nnamdi Kanu and other Biafra prisoners, the withdrawal of all Nigerian terrorists in uniform from Biafra territory, and the government acceptance of a Biafra self-referendum which recorded over 50 million votes. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now, before I go, in addition to the news I've read so far, I believe what Simon Ekpa is doing here doesn't make sense at all. Even if you are fighting for your right and you are making demands from the government, implementing a lockdown, this thing should not be the next thing to do. Even though there is no way yet that it is not obvious that there is a way there will be dialogue between the Biafrans and the government. You should at least, because what you are trying to implement now will cause a lot of problems, because the government would insist that is it the government is are Biafrans more power than them. So I believe this thing they should tread with caution instead of implementing. In fact, a 1-month lockdown is a whole much of it. The enemies will hijack. They will take advantage of the lockdown and do so many evil works with it. To my dear listeners, let's move down to the comment section. Let's see what people are saying. The first comment which I have here says, "I don't think that this is the best approach Let's be careful, please. Another comment here says, Oga, no they talk too much. Oh. Your people may still collect money from government of Nigeria and betrayed you for them. Be careful. Another comment here says, let every reasonable force personnel from the Biafran country resign now from the Nigerian Armed Forces. Save your life and save your family with the resignation. Well, one of those things I am talking about, this would cause a lot of problems. It's just as if they were trying to play the drums of war to the ears of the government, and the government would not at least resist them. They would face them, and this would cause a lot of chaos. Still at the comment section, another comment which I have says, Simon Ekpa is a common criminal and prime minister of fraudsters. Everyone or person should ignore Simon Ekpa the scammer. His name is an abomination in the southeast. A response to that says, you are a fool. Isn't by force to be together as one Nigeria. What is the benefit of being in Nigeria? Nigerian politicians have sold Nigeria to the devil. And another response to that says, you're a liar. Keep fooling yourself. Initially, not everybody will be happy with what Simon Ekpa is trying, with the kind of this thing is trying to instill in them, because many of them are not even interested. Still at the comment section, another comment just says, it is better to separate in peace. It is not good for the uniform men to die until they didn't prevent the separation to happen. Remember, your uniform men's life is just one. Remember your family. Hopefully, you love them. The country Nigeria you are fighting for will not take care of your family when you die. Just check out how much money that Nigerian makes a day. How much money do they pay you as a uniform man? And how much money is the political nominated being paid? Therefore, think very well. To my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news.